The Herald Standard presents the game of the week. Tonight, Southmoreland takes on Laurel Highlands. The Scotties and the Mustangs met on the hardwood in Charleroi, each hoping to stamp their ticket to the playoffs. Whoever wins this preliminary round goes on to play Mars in round one. And somebody must have told Hudson Novak because he snatched the ball and hit a three-pointer right off. And Zach Lady showed that he plans to move on to Mars. It's a tied game. And there were a lot of threes yet to come from both teams. At the end of the first, the Scotties trailed by one. Until now, not so fast. Clayton Burchek takes back the lead for Laurel Highlands. What a game. Early in the second, Will Dykart adds three more to the scoreboard. Not again. The Scotties take the lead heading into the half. But the Mustangs ain't ready for pasture yet. J.J. Holbert hits three for the lead. This is contagious. In the middle of the third, LH takes a respectable lead. But the Scotties kept nipping at their heels. Early in the fourth, we've got a tie. This is a cliffhanger. But not for long. Laurel Highlands gallops away and takes this game home, 68-60.
I'm with Southmoreland coach Frank Muccino after a 68-60 playoff loss to Laurel Highlands. Frank, it was tight. The first quarter had like 4 lead changes 3 times. The second quarter had a couple lead changes. Third quarter was still tight, and then it seemed like it just got away in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, just a little bit in the fourth quarter. They made a couple more plays down the stretch than we did. You know, a couple layups or hustle plays where they, outfought us for a rebound or a loose ball and ended up turning into 2 points for them. A couple layups we missed down the stretch. Foul shots we missed down the stretch, and yeah, they didn't miss very many. So,
Lasky, 27 points. Did you expect that from him? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we started out the game in a little 1-3 tracer because I wanted to try to keep the ball out of his hands. He's a shooter. And he facilitates a lot for those guys on the drive where he'll kick, and so we thought if we, cut off the head, maybe we'd slow the offense down a little bit. But, good players perform. He made some shots. He got open. He's a smart kid, knows the game, knows how to get open, and he made some plays.
You got a young team, as we said, get some playoff experience. I mean, coming back next year, you should be pretty.
Yeah, I'm proud of the kids for what they did this year. And we had a good run. We just come a little short tonight. We lose 2 seniors, great kids who, helped us through the rebuilding years and got us to this point. But other than that, we've got 15, 16 kids back, and Tommy comes back next year from his ACL. So, we're looking forward to that.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
I'm with Laurel Highlands head coach Rick Hogger after a 68-60 playoff victory over Southmoreland here at Charleroi High School. And Coach, it was first quarter, I was telling Frank, it was a really tight game, back and forth. Second quarter, third quarter, it was still tight. And then in the fourth quarter, you pulled away. What was the key in the fourth quarter?
Well, I think that, we got a couple good looks at the hoop. We made a couple nice stops and got rebounds, made some good decisions with the basketball. So, just a play here and a play there. Nothing really changed. We alternated between a couple defenses, and, they missed a few, and our big guys got us the board. And then down at the other end, Bryce was doing an outstanding job for us.
I think Bryce made a ton of free throws in the last period. Ends up with 27 points. Talk about his performance tonight.
Well, early on in the game, they started out in a combination defense with someone guarding him, diamond in one, box in one, and he still managed to nail a couple threes and get out on a break for a layup. So I think that took them out of that defense, and then. Bryce is just an outstanding shooter. If he gets some open looks, we can be in pretty good shape. And, I think, we moved the ball really well a couple times inside and back outside to him. So our big guys, played a role in that also. Bryce is the type of kid. He's a gym rat. He likes to play basketball. Day off from school today, he's up in the gym. I found out getting a bunch of shots in. So, that's a kid that wants to succeed and has done a great job at it.
One thing you had to help him too is you had some other guys hit threes too that kind of took a little bit of pressure off of him.
Well, yeah, Hudson Novak has shown that capability throughout the year, but we had J.J. Holbert and Will Dykert both come off the bench and hit a 3-point shot within probably them being in the game for a minute. I mean, that's big off the bench because at that time we had Cameron with 2 fouls, and we put Chayton in, and he got 2 fouls pretty quick. And we weren't in desperate need to play somebody at that point with 2 fouls. You like to get to halftime with them only having 2. And, Will and JJ came in there and did an outstanding job with that. And, of course, Chayton comes off the bench and does a great job every game. And then, Jake, he's been our leading scorer for 2 years. And, he was in there battling. I mean, they had a couple guys bigger than him, and I thought there was a couple occasions where maybe he should have got to the foul line, and it didn't happen. But you hang in there and you keep battling, And I think that as a whole, that's what our team did. They hung in there, didn't lose their poise. A couple times made plays that I didn't really have much stomach for. But that happens in a game of basketball. You're going to make some mistakes, but the thing was we had, I thought, a very good effort, and the results are what we were hoping for.
Okay, thanks, Rick.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm with Bryce Lasky, who had 27 points in tonight's 68-60 victory over Southmoreland. Bryce, a bunch of 3-pointers, a great night at the foul line.
Yeah.
It's just feeling, and I heard you were working earlier in the day in the gym. Is that right? You weren't tired?
No, I usually do that, so I'm used to it by this point. But I don't know. I was just open at the 3-point line a lot, and Hudson Novak especially kept setting me up. So I'm thankful for that.
This type of effort in the playoffs, what's it feel like to have a game like this in a playoff game?
It's just different. I mean, I don't want to say I expected it. I wanted it to happen, but it's a different feeling than during the regular season.
What do you think of Mars? That's who you got.
They're going to be tough.
Yeah.
I've seen film on Huddle of them. We play our game. I think it can be close if we play our game. Got a lot of good players, though.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you.
Bryce.
Thank you.
Good game.